Hello everyone. I just wanted to give you a word of encouragement when this whole world seems to be in turmoil. I pray that your hearts are not in turmoil. Jesus came to give us peace. He doesn't want us to be troubled. He doesn't want us to live without peace. Jesus came to this world and gave us his peace. He knew that we would have uncertain days. He knew that we would have times of trouble. He knew that there were days where we wonder about this peace that he offers us. I want to take us to a couple of Bible verses that reminds us that Jesus came to give us his peace. John chapter 14, verse 27, Jesus says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." So obviously Jesus knew that we are going to face times in our life where we are troubled, times in our life where we are not certain about anything, where fear can creep in and rob us of our peace. But Jesus reminds us, do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. Let's go to another Bible verse. This one is found in Philippians chapter 4, verse 4 to verse 7. "Rejoice in the Lord always. I will say it again, rejoice. Let your gentleness be evident to all. The Lord is near. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." So this verse reminds us that Jesus is very near. We don't have to feel alone in these times. We don't have to feel like we're alone and separated, because this verse reminds us we are not. We are never alone. Jesus is near. Jesus is always with us. And it says, "The peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." So this is the peace that this world does not understand. It's peace that believers understand. So I encourage you to draw close to Jesus, because as you draw close, he will give you his peace. That's his promise. And Jesus never goes back on his promises. His word is always true. And we all know Psalm 91. The last part of that psalm says, "He will call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation." You know, this whole Psalm 91 is reassurance of God's protection over us. It's reassurance of God's love for us, that if we trust in him, he is our refuge. He is our fortress. He will protect you. He will keep you, and you will be safe. There's a condition. We have to call upon him. If we don't call upon him, God's hands are tied. He can't help us. But it says, because we acknowledge his name, he will be with us in trouble. He will deliver us, and he will honor us. So my friends, in this time, when things look uncertain, when you're troubled, look up. Look to Jesus. He is your salvation. He is your peace. He is your healer. I just want to give you a word of encouragement. I pray that you stay blessed and be a blessing. God bless everyone.